guys know what to do the next day. So Tuesday work going up on a Monday. Boom. We just did 100. That's 200 total. Okay. You start jump roping, especially if you got time now. Boom. Boom. Another 100 calf stretch. Boom for 30 seconds. All right, squeeze to the side. All right, just gonna keep it simple. That's 300. Okay, we do a little bit of mobility. Okay, we're gonna get set up. Okay, you can do this mobility as we go. So we're actually I did 300 jump rope at the 8. Okay. So, say for instance, we did get out there quicker. Tuesday, start timer. Goal is to be around like 30 minutes. So, yeah, I just did 300 jump ropes. That's all I did. Yeah, I didn't one more right off. Okay, we're gonna get set up here. First thing. So, let's move to the wherever we're at, getting our setup. We'll see how long this takes. Okay, that's just the 300 jump ropes, 3 stretches. Okay, hamstring stretch, toe touch. I did a quad pull flamingo, 30 seconds each side, and then calf stretches to wall, 30 seconds. Still tight, not as warmed up as I would want to be or could be. That's okay. So, you always know typically at 15 slot from the bottom, making words gonna be different. For our power rack, it's at West Virginia Weston, so what we do typically at 15. Okay. Boom. Typically put this at 7. I can start off a little high on a safety bar, crash bar, and then you just move down as you get more comfortable. Yeah, then get shorter, typically go lower, or a little more dead, just get lower. Okay. I'm not a very don't forget it down to where we can, and that's the main thing. Okay. Starting off, say we're going off for 4 or 5 today. Even though we can do more, 30% of that is 3, 6, 9, 12. So this is a little bit more. Okay, so an example, you're going, I'm going on 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% week. We're going to start off a little bit. Okay, so an example of that. So this is going to be our 30%. 30% of 405 is 121.5. Okay, this is 135. Okay, so before we go into this first set, we're gonna do one set of Spideys. Okay, so we could actually do a little bit of our mobility, stretching. We're limited on time. As we go. Goal for this workout would be 30 minutes. Gym about to close, whatever, okay, reason, or you gotta meet someone up, okay, you got field work, okay, you don't want to be there for a long time, okay, it's a holiday, like Memorial Day, okay, so we go here, 5, okay, same thing, main thing for squatting is one hand shoulder apart, okay, we're here, where the rough part meets smooth, rough part, typically that's where your thumbs are. Try tucking, not tight grip, loose grip, excuse me. What does it say on the back of your back? We unwrap the bar. Make sure we're not staggered. We have both of our feet here. You notice I got shoes on, and I got clips on, okay? And I got my safety bars up, okay? That's one way to be safe, best one, okay? Remember, bar on the back of the back. Here, eyes up, box elbows over. Basically, we're gonna have our feet balanced, okay? Well, and then breathing in, core tight, going throughout that lift, and driving through our feet. Now, with our feet, we want that toe, forefoot, and that heel, that tripod, driving both feet. We want to get at least 90%. If you want to go more than that, by all means, go ahead. If you can't get that low, it's fine. Okay, not a big deal. Yeah, right here. Again, square feet. Okay, not staggered. Here, big, eyes up. Breathe in. Core tight. Walk out. Just 2 steps. Okay, some people they want to walk too many steps. Okay, head up. Drive. Okay, core tight, you squeeze the top, core tight, okay, hips back, bend at the knees, keep your feet balanced. 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have went a little lower, that's fine. I'm actually gonna change the setup because I did get it from the side. Okay, boom. Huh. All right, you can see our weight from a different angle too. All right, that's all. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna superset this with some push-ups. Keep it very simple. We're gonna go with 15 push-ups. Okay, we got 5 sets of this. Okay, we'll stay right here in the rack. Here, elbows tight, shoulders apart. Here. Push-ups, believe it or not, they add up. Okay, some people push-ups gonna be easy. Push-ups are gonna be easy. Some people push-ups are gonna be hard. Okay, so typically after you do your push-ups, you want to wait about 2 minutes. So on the clock, I said 7 minutes. So on the next set, it's going to be at about 9 minutes. Typically 2 minutes, we try to rush. Okay, one thing I like to do right away is set up for my next set. So if I'm at 40%, Say if I'm going for 4 or 5 for the tenths of the video, as far as my max. Okay, we go 40% of that. So 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, technically 162. Okay, so we're actually gonna go 135, but add 25 to the full bar. Okay, so that means 12 and a half on each side. So let's go to team light. 10 and 2.5. So I had jumped the first set, second set, where I should be at. Okay, so we want to be exact, yes, but if you're lifting with somebody, they're a little higher than you, a little lower than you, or if you take 5, 2.5 off, it's not a big deal. Main thing is, I want to show you guys, make sure you guys can see, is our hip flexor stretch. So we'll look at the timer. I'm actually gonna bring it over here. I'm actually coming on 9 minutes. So what does that mean? That means I need to go, okay? You don't gotta rush it, but you wanna have, okay, a rhythm, okay? So now we're going 9 minutes, okay? Typically I'm talking too much. Typically I wanna stretch a little bit before, that's fine. I may get down here, hold it for a second, open up my hips a little bit. Okay, but again, we're trying to get done with this in 30 minutes. Okay, so we're doing a 5x5 week. Second set, 40%. Okay, good. Fat on the back, load your feet, core tight, breathe in. Here, okay, hips forward, okay, break out the hips, bend at the knees, keep your eyes up, core tight, breathe in. Keep my feet slightly out a little bit, not really a big deal. It's 10 minutes, so typically we want to get our push-ups in actually 2 minutes after that. So every 4 minutes each set, okay? 2 minutes in between each exercise, if that makes sense. So what I like to do is stay active. So right now I'm doing half a minute hip flexor stretch, so keep that back toe bent, okay? Right knee squeeze, core tight. Shift that knee forward. Hold this for 30 seconds. So I'm at 10. I started out, I was at 10. So it's like, you don't have to follow it exactly. Just keep looking. Just good thing to set a timer. Right knee squeeze. Core tight. Shift the hips forward. Always cute people. Imagine you got a big belt buckle. Trying to show off. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we got a pad. We got here left glute squeeze, whatever that ground leg is, that glute squeeze. Okay, core tight, shift hips forward. Then you count 30 seconds. It's important to not just lean your whole body out, but just get your hips. Just feel it right here on that ground leg. So again, the goal is, it's a Tuesday workout. The goal is 30 minutes. 27, 28, 29, 30, okay? So the next exercise is what? Push-ups, okay? So we're coming on 11:49, 11:50. If you can kind of jump it, that's fine, okay? So we're at 11:55. Now the push-ups, for some, it's gonna feel like a lot. You know, if you're like a lineman, okay, easy. For someone that just hasn't been doing push-ups, it's gonna be a little bit tougher. Some people that used to do push-ups, it's gonna be easy. Okay, so typically I set the bench up right away. I didn't. Okay, but we're getting ready. We want to get this done at 14 minutes. Okay, so we're going at 50%. So we want to be at 202.5. Okay, so we know 45 and 25 is 185. 17 and a half. We go 15, so 7.5 on each side. It gets confusing, like I said, it does not have to be exact. The more you work out, the more you train, the more you kind of know where you're going to be at. Okay. So, blue green is 185. Okay, add 15 pounds total. 7.5 on each side. It's like you're cooking, right? That's what I said, you're cooking. All right. Yeah. Almost need to put this right. I almost need to put the green on. All right. And that's one good thing I like to see. Sometimes everyone's going. Always double check, especially for other people. See how we're noticing we're clipped up, ready to go. So we're going set of 5. I'm at 14:02 right now, so we're at a good time. Okay, get in here, straight to it, thumbs out here, wrap around, paddling back, both feet square, eyes up, hold tight. Okay, take just 2 steps back. Main thing I like about the safety bars is 1, it protects us. 2, gives us a good guideline as far as our depth. You tighten. Sometimes that like pin squats go all the way down to it. Okay, so we started at 14 minutes. Typically 2 minutes after, but sometimes say we started at 14, it's like 15:06 right now. Sometimes I'll wait 2 minutes. Or I'll go at 16 minutes, that makes sense. If I finish at like 15, only a minute after if I go 16. But so it just depends on how you're looking on time, okay? How tired you are. I'm more tired from just talking. So we're going about 30 seconds. I'm actually gonna set up the next one, which is gonna be 60%. So it could be 6, 12, 18, approximately 243. So you see we're going to be at 2 plates and some change. So we'll go here. So we're going 245. Okay, so 245 and a 10. So now going a little bit past time. So you got a good weight program. You're pretty organized. Okay, you don't really have that much time to sit there and talk. Okay. The time it takes for us to rest is really the time it takes for us to set up. Okay. Or we're spotting our teammate. Okay, boom. Okay, so I'm at 16:40. Okay, so sometimes you just want to restart the timer as far as like 2 minutes. Sometimes you draw the workout up and you're like, oh, it's easy. Just do it. I can always make it more complicated. So we're at 17, so go ahead and recalibrate it. Like I said, typically I may want to start at 18 just to show you. Okay, I'm gonna say, okay, I finished the push-ups at 17. So I'm gonna wait till 19. Okay, so totally fine. Okay, we're going 30, 40, 50, 60%. This is 60. Okay, don't ever say I never showed y'all that. Okay. All right, we're going up to 70% today. So 70% is going to be, think ahead, 7, 14, 20. We're going off of 4 or 5. So 4, this sort of number is easy. Okay, most people will be around 4. My guys will be like 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. Okay, because we do this. 7, 14 to 10 to 80. I'm gonna go 275. So I start off a little higher first set. Last set, I'm gonna start off 5 pounds lower. Okay. So just letting you know it's not that big a deal. Technically, 7, 14, 20, 280. Okay, 70% of 5 pounds for 4 or 5 is gonna be what? 3.5. All right. Technically, be 283.5, but we're gonna go 275. Or if I wanted to, I go 285. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, again, we're going at 19. I'm already set up for this, so maybe I want to stretch a little bit. Typically, do some ankle mobilizations if I got time. Spending so much time talking, being very rigid with our time today. Okay, so typically I'd also lower this down, so I go a little lower, but not a big deal. Okay, so I go 245. Right, 2 steps. I try to hold the bottom for like a cool second. All right, so try to bounce out of there. Okay. So start at 19. It's at 19:52 right now. So I let you know that I can time to lift. Take you about a minute. So say right now we're at 20 minutes. Okay. So we're setting up for our next. This is 225. Right? So how much do I need? 275 over here. Again, clip it up. Good. Main thing is we need to be lifted. See, sometimes people just get out here and start training again, start training in general, and they want to go heavy. Heavy is all relative, right? For heavy for you may not be heavy for someone else. So you just need to lift. Okay? So technically we start up, we're at 20 minutes. So that means at 22 minutes, we're going to be 22 minutes. So for the ankle mobilizations, usually you want to get to, I'm imagining a wall right here. You want to get that knee right over the ankle joint. So I got about some time, got about 40 seconds. Your heel can come off the ground a little bit, but you want to stretch that front part of their ankle, okay? So we'll do 10 one way, 2. So the best thing is doing it against the wall. I'm imagining this is a wall. I'm thinking about pushing my knee right over that ankle. Sometimes it feels like you're going one way because you have more resistance or limited range of motion, we'll say, on one side. So don't be afraid to angle it, whatever you got the most resistance at. We're at 22 minutes and 5 seconds. So this should be like our first week, really our All right, day one, you guys should be doing a workout from my last video. Okay, on Monday, y'all saw it. It was wrong. Okay, but I sent you the program. Okay, we all have the program. Okay, so this is our second day. I'm giving you guys day ahead. Okay, so we just did that. That was at 22 minutes. It's at 22 minutes and 47 seconds right now. Okay, so that means you got about minute 10. I already set up. So if someone came to talk to me, guess how much time I have to talk to them? I got 1 minute. 1 minute, that's it. Or I could just breathe. So I did a foam roll today. Did a foam roll. Okay. Let's just say I didn't have time. So let's go to my last set. 70%, 405. Okay. I may do like a 90-90, for instance. I may come over here, 90-90, maybe active with it. We don't gotta be exact, but again, limited time. We're at 24 minutes now. All right. So 275. Thumbs from the rough part, wrap it around, square feet. Breathe in. Fathom the back, hips forward. Again, last one, I hit the bar. Just make sure I'm getting low. Finishing up, we're at 25 minutes. Okay, so start at 24, finish 25. We still got our push-ups. Okay. I actually got 2 blocks to this workout. So even though all we're doing is squatting, it's solid. So we put the weight away, got time. As we're resting, quote unquote, biggest pet peeve is when people just don't put their weight back. I don't mind necessarily, but it just shows to me that they don't really do this. All right. Come here, want to lift weight and walk out. Did 10 push-ups, second set, 26 minutes. Last set, push-ups. So 25 squats, 5 times 15, 75 push-ups. Okay, so finishing up this, putting this away. The next thing we're gonna do is actually a good thing for me to show you, and why I want to keep it very simple. So we're done with that first block. Got one more block. One more block. It's not a superset. It's just one exercise. One exercise only. Okay, because I want to just have you guys get it right. Okay, so this one is going to be, which we've been doing this for a long time, my athletes. Okay. Pull-off press. Okay, very good anti-rotation. Okay, so this way I'm gonna show you would be facing this way. Okay, band's gonna want to pull me this way. Core tight, left glute squeeze here. Okay, so actually core exercise. So the left glute, core tight, whatever. Okay, it's closest to the. Now what you want to do is you want to stand behind wherever your attachment point is and slowly push out, hands into lock, glute squeeze, core tight. If it's too easy, step out. So I don't want y'all working too hard. Okay, the more reps you do, the more you're good. You got a good vantage point as far as lines or markers where you can use your feet, use those. Okay, so I just did one set. You notice you did both sides. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually go up resistance. Our red band, not the easiest. It's one of the easier ones. Okay, so go blue band. All right, tie it around, just loop it. Okay, pull one side through the big loop. I didn't show you how to do this. Okay, again, standing behind the attachment point. I'm looking at that point and use the red band. I'm actually gonna try to stay there. Okay, I got this line right here. My left foot's inside of it. Okay, here, core tight. Make sure I'm activated. Breathing, core tight. Notice I'm stepping forward, I'm stepping back behind the attachment point, right foot on that same line. So this is a holiday, Memorial Weekend. Appreciate everyone that served, for sure. Okay. Now, start off with the next set. Okay. Everyone. Okay. We'll try to do the same spot. Okay, here. A little bit harder, especially if you're doing 3 sets back to back. So don't be afraid for the other one to be a little lighter for the first 2 sets. Same spot. Boom. It's 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Let's get it done. I don't want to hear no excuses.